Just a quick video talking about what's the number one thing that the narcissist wants you to do or wants for you. This is not, new information for people that are familiar with this topic, but I thought I'd bring my own perspective to it. So, the number one thing is they want to train you, sometimes from an early age, if they're your parent. They want to train you not to trust yourself. So if you're around one of these people for a long time and you stop being able to trust yourself, or you start feeling like there's something wrong with you, that's exactly what they want. Now, the reason that Narc is really the best word for these people, it's really a perfect word, is what is a narc? When people say the word narc, what does it normally mean? Narcotics officer, right? Somebody that busts people for having illegal drugs. So it's like, I have these illegal drugs, I'm getting high, I'm having this great time. And here comes the narc, and he's going to bust me for having, whatever drugs I'm using. So the narcissist does the same thing, except they bust you on not narcotics, but they bust you on a similar thing. They will get through to bust you on the naturally occurring serotonin and dopamine in your brain that you feel when you're in a positive state of mind. So, if you're happy, if you're having a good time, living a drug-free life, just naturally feeling good about yourself, feeling good about life, feeling positive, they will come through and try to stop you from feeling good, because that's taking away from their feelings of being the center of attention, being recognized, and this is the only source of happiness that they have. They're not like normal people who can be happy doing something by themselves. They have to be on display at all times for others. Otherwise, they don't feel good. They can't feel good. And they frequently are people, narcissist people, they struggle with depression, they struggle with bipolar, or and they self-medicate. So basically, and if you're around them, you'll start to do the same thing. You'll start to drink, and you'll start to do this stuff, because that's the only thing. Like, their brains are so dysfunctional that their brains don't create naturally occurring good feelings for them unless they're the center of attention. That's the only way they can feel good. If they're not at the center of attention, they have to be medicated. They have to be drinking. They have to be doing drugs. So they don't have the ability to do what you do and I do and normal people do, where you feel good just from normal life. So when you do start to feel good about yourself, or confident, or you're doing something that you enjoy, the narc will come through and bust you and remind you, hey, who you are is bad. Remember that bad thing you did? You shouldn't be happy about yourself. There's something wrong with you. Don't trust yourself. You're bad. You're dangerous. Remember this thing you did? Remember that thing you did? I remember that. That was bad. You have no right to be happy. And they will bust you, and that's they're like a narcotics officer that busts somebody with drugs, except they're just busting you for the drug of feeling happy naturally through your brain, through the normal channels of activity. So that's why I think narc is the perfect word for a narcissist.